All right, let's get this party started. So, week one, day one, Tuesday, bench day. This is a self handout, 300 for 10. First week's kind of light, but really looking to push this bench. Bench has felt pretty good lately, so um, only one real weakness I see so far in my bench, that is off my chest. But I'm going to work the accessories in to really kind of help with that. This is my first main accessory is a Spoto 5-second pause right off of my chest, about an inch, 2 inches. Big fan of these, tons of lat engagement, and over time, this should really help me get stronger at pausing for a good 1 second on my chest with hopefully around 460, 465 here. Nice little incline presses, did 3 sets. The last one I was only working up to 198 for a set of 10. I wish I would have supersetted these with dumbbell flies, but I kind of just figuring this thing out outside of the main lifts at this point. But next week we'll be doing flies afterwards. The next day, Wednesday, was deadlift day. This is 430 for 10. Haven't been real happy with the way my deadlift has felt as of late. But I'm definitely working on a couple things to make this better. The endurance for 10 reps at any weight is never fun. And this being week one, it's a little wonky, but still a party. This was my last set of 330 for 10. I do double AMRAPs with one set in between for my program, this 531 program that I'm running. I like kind of watching different angles, having worked with a coach in the past, trying to take different looks. Don't really bother me that I round my back a little bit. Actually, I think it makes the deadlift a little bit better. And then in the front squats, this is my main accessory after deadlifts for the past 15 years. A lot of quad work, a lot of abductor work, adductor work, and it really builds your core. Some days I have a problem holding the bar, so I use a Mars bar for this, but today I was able to do a straight bar, even though it's pretty sweaty in there. But I find these a lot of fun, and I just do a couple sets, usually 5 sets of 5. Then I move on to some wheel sumos, kind of for the same thing. This is my second main accessory for deads, and it helps with squats too. Didn't go super heavy on these. I think only 330 some pounds, but hopefully by the end of the cycle to be higher. And the fourth day, or I'm sorry, my third day, Thursday, is like a back, shoulder, chest day, everything to make my bench better. And I suck at overhead pressing, so I keep these in. I think overhead pressing really builds the bench, ton of lat engagement, shoulder engagement. But I have a problem with keeping myself straight. I kind of lose breath there. Here's one of my other favorite accessories for bench is upright row. Just all delts to me. A little bit of English here, not a ton of weight. I don't think you really need to do a ton of weight for these. Just a lot of rep work, like 3 sets of 15. And here with lat raises. This is another one of my favorites. I used to do these way heavier, but I also used to have a lot of shoulder problems. So I usually keep these anywhere between 35 pounds and under, and I will vary tempos. And then into my probably most favorite accessory for bench is a Pendlay row. I do believe it also helps with the deadlift just by the starting position and getting overall super tight. You don't do them super heavy, but they will go up. Nice little reverse fly here. Works the traps, works the rear delts, upper back a little bit. These are just fun and they make you look massive. And here is the overall one of the best accessories of all time, in my opinion, is a good morning. I like to start at the bottom to really kind of force overall tightness. These just help everything, in my opinion. Overall, powerlifting's best friend. And here's a slingshot supported dip. I suck at these, so I'm trying to get better at them, trying to find any way to get better. I know my range of motion sucks, but I'm working on it. All right, my fourth day, Sunday, squat day. Having a little bit of a wonky knee issue. So I was having an issue finding depth. This is 420 for 5. Usually I can hit about an inch, inch and a half lower, in my opinion. But the right knee, was a little bit of a problem. Um, I wear sleeves. I do have sleeves on my knees right now, but I kind of have them folded over on my calves, just more comfortable for some reason. And this is my last AMRAP at 320 for another set of 5. You can see I'm not really getting to good quality depth here, but I'm going to keep working on it and get her there. And my first main accessory after squats, I love stiff leg deadlifts. Just keep working that posterior chain. As a power lifter, your posterior chain is everything. A little bit of a deficit. I only worked up to 242, but I'll slowly up the weights every week on these as well for 5 sets of 5. And because I still had energy, I did some trap bar pulls from the high handles just to do a little bit more hip